Flight Simulator. Welcome everybody to another live of Flight Simulator. Hope everybody's doing well. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. J'attends juste que mon stream se repositionne comme il faut. Ok, ça... Pourtant, il n'y a rien qui a changé. Donc aujourd'hui, Toronto à Boston dans un Airbus 319. Donnez-moi 2 secondes que j'arrange mon... Ah, c'est ça. C'est juste ça que je voulais checker si ça fonctionnait. Donc, sous-titres, je vais enlever ça. Ils sont où les sous-titres? Bon, voyons, ça va bien. Je voulais enlever ça, ça marche pas. Okay, c'est pas grave. Donc, Airbus 319 Fenix, 319-100, Airbus 319 100 from Phoenix, Toronto to Boston. Let's start our refueling and ask for the catering services. Alright. Je vais faire ça pendant que ça arrive. Je vais essayer de les enlever, mes sous-titres. Désactiver les sous-titres. Bon, c'est parfait. C'est fait. Petit vol sous la pluie à partir de Toronto. Notre fuel truck qui arrive. Ah, ça. Nous employons ça. Bonjour Diane, bonjour Dennis. Welcome to the stream. Ça, c'est bon. On attend qu'on demande d'aller sur le flypad. Oh, cool. Run, Forrest, run. All right. Aston balance plan. Send to MCDU. Pourquoi que ça reset all? Plan, pourquoi qu'il n'y a pas de passagers? Ok, on va mettre 75 passagers, cargo, fuel 3000, applied. Sent. On attend que nos employés ont terminé. Bon, je sais pas qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, mais ça a demandé. C'est fait. Je ne comprends pas pourquoi le fuel truck s'en va pas. On va attendre quelques minutes. Première fois que je prends le 319. First time I use the 319. In tanks. OK. Set all. On fait ça. Passager. Fuel. 3000. 5. Cargo. I. Load aircraft. Board. Send to MCDU. OK. Bon. On refait notre fuel. Fuel, c'est bon. Fuel in tanks. Ça, c'est bon. No. Yes, we want to board crew. On va aller à notre gate. Nos pilotes qui arrivent. Où est la porte? Bonjour Madeleine. Welcome to the stream. Alright. So let's start our procedures. Good afternoon, Martin. Are you ready for our flight to Boston, Logan?
Good afternoon, Alan. Ready when you are for our flight to Boston, Logan.
Alright, let's start our cockpit preparation checklist. Top panel view.
Sure, let's start the cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and cover check.
Fuel quantity?
Fuel. Check.
Seatbelts.
Top panel view. Check.
ADIRS.
IR1, IR2, IR3. Check.
Barrow reference.
Check.
Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Cancel checklist.
Checklist canceled. Let me know if you need anything else.
Top panel view. Pew. Master switch.
3 to on.
Pew start. Nav logo. Beacon. Alright, so let's go to our clearance. 120. Clearance, where is it? 120-3 MCDU. Good afternoon, Boston Logan clearance. Air Canada 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Boston. Just cancel this. It's not Boston, we're in Toronto.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like. And
Yeah.
next is what yours sounds like.
Good afternoon, Toronto. Clearance, Air Canada 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Boston. Is it 121? Good afternoon, Boston. Good afternoon, Toronto Center clearance. Air Canada 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Toronto, Boston Logan. What am I saying?
This is what the ATC audio sounds like.
No.
And next is what yours sounds like.
Good afternoon, Toronto clearance. Air Canada 0550 requesting IFR clearance to Boston Logan. Alright, I got it right now.
Clearance on request. Stand by it.
Okay. Good afternoon, flight attendants. You can start boarding when ready.
Okay, Captain, we will start boarding now.
Air Canada 0550, cleared to
Ladies and
Boston
gentlemen,
via
FCU.
Delta 3 departure. Venice files, climb 5000. Expect flight level 370, 10
Great view.
minutes after departure. Departure on 124.475 squawk 5476. Expect runway 5.
Climb to 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 370. 10 minute after departure. Departure frequency is on 124.475 squawk 5476. Expect runway 5. Air Canada 0550. Okay, that's it.
We've got our clearance. Cleared to Boston via the KEPTA 3 departure. Climb 5,000. Expect flight level 370. 10 minutes after departure.
Okay,
Departure frequency
MCDU.
is 124.475. Squawk 5,476.
MCDU.
And expect runway 5.
Air Canada 926 cleared to Cancun via the Bettis
Flight
3
inlet.
departure Venice filed. Departure runway oblique runway 23, 4,000 feet. Departure on 124.475 squawk 64.
All right. Ouais, c'est ça, avant qu'il tombe en... Il tombe en grève, Air Canada. Ok, flight number, c'est CA0550. Cruise cost index is 8. Cruise level is flight level. C'est bien vu, 37 000 pieds. C'est ça qu'il a dit, mais... Oh, 37 000 pieds. 370. Wind request. OK. Performance, on va aller voir ça.
Clearance delivery, Air Canada 1502 in Toronto, looking for
Oh.
IFR clearance to
Calculate.
Moncton, filed with information India.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Clear to Moncton is filed.
Runway is not
via
selected.
deck
Wind is not
arrival
valid. What the hell?
With information India. Departure runway 06 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 124.475. Squawk 4563. Air Canada 1502.
Air Canada 1502, read back correct. Ground is on 119.16.
Bien difficile, ça. Must be in range of 9 and 1. OK, ça c'est bon. 2 must be in 41.70. Runway is not selected. Runway 5. Phoenix. My flight. OK, ça c'était pas loadé peut-être. Dismiss. OK, c'est ça qui n'était pas loadé. Sync, calculate. Donc, V1 141 at V1, 141 VR, and 145 pour V2. Flap is 1/P 08.
Piercing clearance, Air Canada 185 with information Sierra, requesting clearance IFR to Vancouver. Clear to Vancouver via the ABSET 7 departure, Dennis followed. Runway 33 right, initial climb to 4,000, departure frequency 124.475, squawk 5317 for Air
Okay.
Canada 185.
Send to MCDU, c'est done.
Toronto clearance. This is Rogue. Air
Fuel
Canada
preferences,
1796.
c'est rentré. Flight
Have
plan.
information Victor.
Avait
Ready
dit
copy IFR clearance.
runway 5. Departure runway 5 via Kepta. MCDU. Okay, Boston Logan. Arrival runway 27 via GFUND. Insert. Clear. Okay, let's double check our flight plan. Clear. Oops.
American 2450 with information whiskey. And we're requesting IFR departure to Louisville.
Ok. Ça c'est fait.
Working on that clearance. Stand by.
On va voir si nos passagers ont tout loadé.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Tous nos passagers sont loadés. Cabin crew will be closing the door shortly and pushing back. Prepare the cabin for departure.
Okay, Captain. Preparing the cabin for departure. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure.
I'll take the seats. All right. Boston ground. Ground is on 119. 119.1. Good afternoon, Toronto ground. Air Canada 0550 requesting pushback and start. Ah, j'ai oublié de changer. Good afternoon, Boston ground. Toronto ground. Air Canada 0550 requesting pushback and start.
Air Canada 0550, pushback and start approved. Face south.
All right. So let's close. The doors are closed. Let's push back. Let's remove our shocks and our GPU. Let's close our cabin door.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Lock the door.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Let's do the before start checklist.
Let's run the before start checklist.
Locking gear.
Jazz 7110, contact tower on 118.35. Tower, Jazz 7110. Delta 2835, ready for pushback. Pushback and start approved. Delta 2835.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and front check. Welcome everyone on board on behalf of Air Canada. This is Air Canada Flight 0550, departing from Toronto to Boston. Our captain today is Alan Seattle, and our first officer is Martin Bouchard. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Sarah, Liam, Emily, and Noah. We expect a flight time of approximately 1 hour and 5 minutes. Now let me take a moment to go over some important safety information. First,
Gosling
fasten your
602
seatbelt
ready for
and
pushback.
insert the metal fitting into the buckle until you hear a click.
602, push and start
To
approved.
release it, simply lift the buckle.
Push and start
Please
approved.
keep your
Gosling
seatbelt fastened
602.
whenever you are seated, as unexpected turbulence can occur. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. To use the mask, pull it towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest down, slip it over your head, and pull the strap onto you. Inflate the vest, pulling the red tab.
Giving way to the Air Canada 73 Max, citation 4 Tango Kilo.
Please leave all luggage on board.
Delta 2835, ready to taxi.
Parking brake.
Our air
Delta 2835, taxi to runway
Parking
6
brake.
left. Cross runway 2, then Alpha Tango Alpha Charlie, Charlie 4 Delta, Delta 6.
Parking brake set.
6 left. Cross runway 2, then Alpha Tango Alpha Charlie, Charlie 4 Delta, Delta 6, Delta 2835.
Checklist aborted.
Let's do the before start checklist.
I can't assist with that task. Please let me know if you need help with anything else related to comms or checklists.
Let's do the before start checklist.
Let's run the before start checklist. Parking brake,
Set.
takeoff speeds and thrust,
Set.
Toronto Ground Air France 355 Heavy requesting push and start.
windows,
Air France 355.
Set.
Push and start approved. Face southwest.
Push and start approved. Face southwest. Air
Beacon.
France 355
Set.
Heavy.
before start checklist complete.
Cancel checklist. Engine 2.
Checklist canceled. Let me know if you need anything else.
Ignition. Engine 1. Ignition. Engine system. So we're good on engine 2.
JetBlue 255, contact tower on 118.35, take care. 118.35, JetBlue 255.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Roger, face south, Delta 7.
Ground Air Canada 130, taxi to parking.
Air Canada 130. Taxi to parking via Delta 7. Cross runway 06 left. Then Charlie 7.
MCDU.
Charlie, Alpha, Alpha Kilo. Cross runway 6 at your discretion.
Delta 7, cross runway 06 left. Then Charlie 7.
Let's do the after start checklist.
Alpha Kilo, cross runway 6. Our discretion. Air Canada 130.
Let's run the after start checklist.
Brickyard 4623, taxi to the gate.
Anti-ice off.
3. Taxi to parking via
Anti-ice
Juliet
is
2.
off.
Juliet. Cross runway 15 right. Then Foxtrot.
Anti-ice.
Cross runway 05. Then Charlie 4.
Off.
Charlie. Delta 5. Delta Tango. Cross runway 11 at your discretion.
Checklist canceled.
Juliet 2, Juliet cross runway 15,
Oh, yeah,
then
yeah.
Foxtrot cross runway 05, then Charlie 4, Charlie, Delta 5, Delta Tango cross runway 11, our discretion, Brickyard 4623.
Good afternoon, Toronto Ground, Air Canada 0550 requesting taxi clearance to runway 05. Salut René.
I can't handle that task unless I'm in charge of the comms.
Air Canada 258, Toronto ground taxi to gate 245 at your discretion. Back to my discretion, Air Canada 258.
Good afternoon, Toronto Ground, Air Canada 0550 requesting taxi clearance to runway 05.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 121, is ready for pushback, sir. Air Canada 121, Toronto ground pushback and start approved. Call for taxi when ready.
Air Canada 0550. Taxi to runway 06 left via Alpha Tango Romeo. Cross runway 15 left. Then Echo Golf Hotel.
Taxi to runway 6 left via Alpha Tango Romeo, cross runway 15 left, then Echo Golf Hotel. Okay, they just changed the departure runway, so we'll go to MCDU. MCDU. So Toronto, departure runway 6 left via... c'était quoi encore? Il avait dit expect runway 5.
Wait for the Air Canada ahead.
Donc ça va être
Giving way to the Air
Air Canada A320, Gosling 602.
Kipta. Kipta. Insert. Clear. Clear. Ok, ça a changé autre chose? Non, tout est beau, le reste. Donc on s'en va à 6 left. 6 left. Alright. Let's go to flap 1. Taxi lights on. Co-pilot, you now have the comms.
I've got the comms now.
Give way to the Delta A320, Air Canada 130.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us as we explore all that Canada has to offer.
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo. Joignez-vous à nous pour explorer tout ce que le Canada peut offrir.
Please place baggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
Veuillez ranger vos bagages dans le coffre supérieur ou sous le siège devant vous.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray table stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned
Push
on,
and start
and we
approved.
suggest wearing it
SkyWest
even when the sign is turned off.
6488.
Vous devez porter votre ceinture lorsque la
Air
consigne
Canada
des ceintures est
7060,
allumée,
contact
mais
tower
nous
on
vous suggérons de la
118.35.
porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Over to tower, Air
Fasten
Canada
your seatbelt by adjusting
7060.
it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion or press on the release button.
Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton de dégagement.
SkyWest
Seatbelt
6488,
and
ready
no
to
smoking
taxi.
signs are located throughout the aircraft.
SkyWest
Please
6488,
comply with
taxi
them
to
at
runway
all
6
times.
left via Kilo
Les
Juliet
consignes de
Foxtrot,
ceinture
cross
et
runway 05,
d'interdiction
then
de
Delta,
fumer se
Delta
trouvent à
6.
différents endroits dans l'avion. Veuillez les respecter en tout temps.
It is prohibited
6
to
left via
smoke,
Kilo
to use
Juliet,
electronic
Foxtrot, cross
cigarettes,
runway
or to
05,
consume your
then
own
Delta,
alcohol on
Delta
board.
6, SkyWest
Il est interdit de
6488.
fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes électroniques ou de consommer son propre alcool à bord.
200 ground looking for clearance, the handover to tower.
Portable electronic devices must be
I'm
set
working
to
on that
airplane
clearance.
mode
Stand
until
by.
an announcement is made upon arrival.
Les appareils électroniques portatifs
Tower, Air
doivent être
Canada
réglés en mode
90903,
jusqu'à
we're
l'annonce à
at
ce sujet à l'arrivée.
runway, ready for
If your
takeoff.
electronic device falls in your seat, do
Air
not
Canada
move your seat or try to
90903, you are on
retrieve
ground
yourself,
frequency.
as it poses a
Contact
fire
tower
hazard.
for takeoff clearance.
Notify your cabin crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval of the device.
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre siège et n'essayez pas de le récupérer au risque d'un incendie. Avertissez immédiatement le personnel de cabine afin qu'il le récupère en
Ground,
toute
Jazz
sécurité.
553, taxi to the gate. Jazz
Should an
553,
emergency
taxi
happen,
departing via
place
Juliet
your
2,
feet flat on
Juliet
the
cross
floor
runway
and
15
tilt the
right, then
head
Foxtrot
against
cross
the
runway
seat in front
05,
of
then
you.
Charlie 4, Charlie Delta 5,
Or
Delta Tango,
rest your
cross
head
runway
and
11 at
chest
your
to
discretion.
back. Grasp your ankles or wrap your
Juliet
arms
2,
up your
Juliet,
back.
cross runway 15 right, then Foxtrot, cross runway 05, then Charlie 4, Charlie Delta 5, Delta Tango, cross runway 11, our discretion, Jazz 553.
Appuyez votre tête et votre poitrine sur vos cuisses. Ensuite, saisissez vos chevilles.
Front view.
Passez vos bras sous vos jambes.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre
Delta
connaissance avant le
2835, contact
décollage.
tower on 118.35.
If there is a need to evacuate the
Switching to
aircraft,
tower,
leave your
Delta
baggage
2835.
behind and follow the seat-mounted lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer
Into
l'avion,
LaGuardia
laissez
via
vos
the
bagages à bord et suivez
KT3
l'éclairage sur
departure,
les
then a
sièges
file
jusqu'à
departure
l'issue
runway
de
23, initial climb to 4000, departure on 127.575, squawk 41,
There are 4
KLM
exits located on each side of the aircraft. All of these are
271,
indicated
read back,
by a
correct?
green exit sign. Please locate the one
Toronto
nearest
ground,
you.
KLM
Il y a
271,
4
ready
issues de
for
secours
push and
de
start.
chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne
Clear
verte.
to LaGuardia
Veuillez
via
repérer
Capta
celle qui est
3
la plus
departure,
près de
then
vous.
a file departure runway 23, initial climb
If the
4000,
cabin pressure
departure
changes, an oxygen
127.575,
mask or a
squawk
tab will drop from the panel above
4151.
you.
I was just
Remain
requesting
seated.
push and
Pull the
start
mask or the tab to bring the mask
at
towards you.
gate
Use the
C
support strap to hold the mask
34,
over your mouth and
KLM
nose
271.
and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis, tirez le masque ou la languette pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the elastic band if required.
En cas d'amérissage d'urgence, prenez la pochette de gilet de sauvetage sous le siège ou près du repose-jambes. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin.
Pull out the life vest from the pouch. Slip it on, fasten the waist clip, and tighten the belt.
Let's check
Pulling the tab
our
will inflate the life vest.
spoiler.
It will also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft.
Following read back, correct.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et gonflez-le. Attachez la boucle de taille et ajustez la ceinture. Pour le gonfler, tirez la languette ou encore soufflez dans le tube. Gonflez votre gilet au moment de quitter l'avion.
Cabin crew, take position for takeoff.
Any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez une inquiétude ou besoin d'aide,
Okay,
adressez-vous
Captain.
à nous.
Cabin crew take position for
Thank you
takeoff.
for choosing to fly with Air Canada.
Ladies and
Merci
gentlemen,
d'avoir
we are now
choisi
preparing
Air
for
Canada.
takeoff. Please ensure your seat belts are fastened and your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions. Thank you for your cooperation.
You can request our takeoff clearance, please.
I'll request takeoff clearance for runway 06 left.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 0550, holding short of runway 06 left, ready for takeoff.
Air Canada 0550, Toronto Tower, runway 5, hold short. You're number 1 behind the Embraer 170. Rouge 1953, contact ground on 119.1.
Where's the Embraer? Is it this one? Oh, okay. There you go.
1953.
Let's do the taxi checklist. Non, c'est pas taxi, c'est pas ça que je veux dire.
Sure, let's run the taxi checklist.
Air Canada
Flight
0550,
control,
runway
check.
05, winds 360 at 15, gusting 23, cleared for takeoff.
Flap setting?
Cancel checklist.
Checklist aborted.
Toronto Tower, WestJet 650, established on the RNAV X-ray runway 06 right.
Runway 05, cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 0550.
All right. Let's start our runway. Strobe wings taxi to take off. Let's line up.
Air Canada 611, welcome to Toronto. Contact ground on 119.1. Ground on 119.1, Air Canada 611.
Air Canada 160, winds 350 at 15 gusting 23, runway 06 right, cleared to land.
06 right, cleared to land, Air Canada 160.
$60 knots. $100 knots. 140. V1 rotate. Wheel view. Positive rate. Gear up. Front view. Throttle to climb. Autopilot on.
Autopilot is now on.
Flap 0. Request our next flight level.
We're cleared to climb 5,000 initially. Expect flight level 370 10 minutes after departure.
So we are center 124. 124.925. Good afternoon, Toronto. Good afternoon, Toronto Center. Air Canada 0550 with you, requesting flight level 200.
Air Canada 0550, radar contact. Climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, Air Canada 0550.
Okay.
0550. Contact Toronto approach on 128.8.
Switching to Toronto approach on 128.8. Air Canada 0550. Toronto departure, Air Canada 0550, afternoon, climbing past 6,000 up to 9,000.
Air Canada 0550, Toronto departure identified. Good afternoon, altimeter 29.88.
Toronto departure, Air Canada 316 through 2,000 for 4,000.
Air Canada 316, Toronto departure, radar contact, clear direct letter, climb 14,000.
Clear direct letter, climb 14,000, Air Canada 316.
AC
10,000
316,
feet
contact
check.
Toronto Center on 128.275.
Air Canada 769, contact Toronto Tower on 118.35.
Over to Toronto Tower on 118.35, Air Canada 769.
Cabin crew, the seatbelt sign is now turned off.
Dear guests, we have just reached a safe altitude, and you are now free to use your electronic devices. Oh, and just a reminder, our onboard Wi-Fi service is available for you to connect. Enjoy your flight.
Toronto approach, Jazz 877, 15,000.
Jazz 877, radar contact. Air Canada 0550, climb and maintain flight level 310.
FCU.
Climb and maintain flight level 310. Air Canada 0550.
Swoop 3030, climb and maintain flight level 240. Up to 240, 3030. Swoop 3030, climb and maintain 23000. Up to 230, swoop 3030. Delta 1728, contact Toronto Center on 127.0.
16,000 feet check.
Over to Toronto Center on 127.08, Delta 1728.
Delta 1728, direct ag dogs.
Toronto approach, Brickyard 4770, 7,000.
Brickyard 4770, radar contact. Skyhawk 8 Delta Oscar, contact Niagara District Tower on 123.25.
Over to Niagara District Tower on 123.25, EE, Skyhawk 8 Delta Oscar. Niagara District Tower, Skyhawk 8 Delta Oscar, established on the approach.
Skyhawk 8 Delta Oscar, roger. Air Canada 0550, contact Toronto Center on 124.9 or 25.
No. MCDU.
Toronto Center on 124.9
MCDU.
Air Canada 0550. Toronto Center, Air Canada 0550. Afternoon, climbing through flight level 190 to reach flight level 310.
The Toronto Center, Air Canada 458 with you, crossing flight level 226 for 310. Good afternoon.
Air Canada 458, Toronto Center identified. Good afternoon.
The Toronto Center, Air Canada 458 with you at 3,000, or correction, at flight level 310. Request start of descent into Ottawa via Capital 5 arrival.
Air Canada 458, descend via Capital 5 into Ottawa.
All right. Well, come on.
154, contact Toronto approach on 124.475.
Over to Toronto approach on 124.475, Porter 154.
Hi, Christopher. Hi, Janice.
400, climbing through flight level 180 for flight level 310.
Air Canada 400, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Air Canada 400. Toronto Center, Air Canada 400. May we request our star and runway now, if possible, please?
Safety card, overnight exit, PSU, rear door. Looking at my views for
American 1993, contact Toronto Center on 132.475.
Switching to Toronto Center on 132.475, check. American 1993.
United 495, please request descend to 10,000. Radar confirmation, United.
United 495, I'm not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawking 1174, mode CIZ. One more time for me.
United 495, request descend to 3,000.
all right, 30,000 feet check.
Toronto Center, Canada 400, requesting flight level 330 for the cruise.
Air Canada 400, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, thank you, Air Canada 400.
On arrive à 27.
We are ready to start our descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude on this Air Canada flight 0550, flying from Toronto to Boston. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly, and I must say you won't want to miss our delicious Montreal smoked meat sandwiches. They're quite popular. Oh, and we also have some lovely Pringles and a selection of wines available. Just a quick reminder, after our service, we'll be offering items from the Air Canada shop, so keep an eye out for that. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Request flight level 370.
I'll request flight level 370.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 0550, Toronto Center, Air Canada 0550, requesting to climb to flight level 370.
Air Canada 0550, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Air Canada 0550.
Okay, let's see our map. Where we are in the world. We're just south of Rochester, New York. No. Flypad.
Air Canada 0550, contact Cleveland Center on 128.025.
Cleveland Center, Delta 491, flight level 320.
Switching to Cleveland Center on 128.025, Air Canada 0550.
7.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 0550, afternoon, climbing through flight level 320 for flight level 370.
Air Canada 0550, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 255 passing flight level 305 for flight level 350.
JetBlue 255, Cleveland Center, good
So
Cleveland Center, Lima Victor Charlie, Romeo Alpha with you, flight level 310.
yeah, be 6,000 feet. Key lane 4100.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Loner 3,000 feet. And repeat. We should be at 1,700. All right, that's good. All right, now we're gonna speed up our flight just a bit.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 3481, flight level 390. Southwest 3481, radar contact.
Time of descent.
Air Canada 0550, Cleveland Center, contact New York Center on 133.35.
Switching to New York Center on 133.35, Air Canada 0550.
All right.
New York Center, Air Canada 0550, good afternoon, maintaining flight level 370.
Air Canada 0550, New York Center, good afternoon.
New
York Center, Delta 398, release flight level 37.
Delta 398, New York Center, roger. Delta 398, contact Boston Center on 127.375.
Going to 127.375, Delta 398.
Should mode, select manual. No idea what it is.
Air Canada 0550 New York Center. Expect the G-Fund 2 arrival. I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes.
Expect the G-Fund 2 arrival. We'll wait for descent instructions in about 20 minutes. Air Canada 0550.
Just got to do something quickly.
JetBlue 1215, contact Cleveland Center on 128.025. Over to Cleveland Center on 128.025. JetBlue 1215.
4 Romeo Alpha, contact Elmira, approach on 124.3.
Over to Elmira, approach on 124.3. 4 Romeo Alpha.
Southwest 3481, contact Boston Center on 124.125. Switching to Boston Center on 124.125 East Southwest 3481.
Oh, hey, Captain Allen and First Officer Martin. Would you like anything to drink or perhaps a small snack? The cabin is feeling quite cheerful and the service is going
Yeah, there's nobody in the cabin. Yeah, can you bring me Coke Zero and a sandwich?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll bring you a Coke Zero and a Montreal smoked meat sandwich in
Oh,
just a moment.
t'as-tu compris? Un Montreal smoked meat sandwich.
Flight level 350. Southwest 3481, radar contact. Air Canada 0550, contact Boston Center on 124.125.
Switching to Boston Center on 124.125. Air Canada 0550. Boston Center, Air Canada 0550. Good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 370.
Air Canada 0550, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Boston Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 255 at flight level 370.
JetBlue 255, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Boston Center, American 630, flight level 370.
American 630, radar contact. Southwest 3481, direct page. Cleared for the RNAV Y runway 19 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established. Down to 4,000, cleared for the RNAV Y runway 19 approach, Southwest 3481.
On va commencer la descente bientôt.
Over to Albany Tower on 119.5, Southwest 3481.
All right, you can request our descent now.
I'll request our descent now.
Boston Center, Air Canada 0550. Requesting descent to flight level 240.
550. Descend via G-Fund 2 into Boston.
Air Canada 772 requesting altimeter.
Descending via Jeff and 2 into Boston, Air Canada 0550.
All right. Cabin crew, 20 minutes to landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Boston. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's put our spoiler out.
Lightning 6, Boston Center, contact Syracuse departure on 127.425.
Contacting Syracuse departure, Lightning 6.
Boston Center, JetBlue 255, flight level 350.
At 30,000 feet, check.
39 would do it. Flight level 360, good afternoon.
American 1239, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Boston Center, Delta 2061, good afternoon.
Delta 2061, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Un avion là. $25,000 feet, check.
Boston Center, 970 Mike Whiskey, request flight level 10,000.
Citation 70 Mike Whiskey, cross model at 2600.
20,000 feet. Approaching J Fund. Hi Brian, thanks for the like. Thank you for giving the thumbs up. We're approaching Boston. Maybe it's the only Air Canada flight that will be flying in the near future, since the flight attendants were going on strike. Les agents de bord d'Air Canada s'en vont en grève. Let's retract our spoiler.
Air Canada 0550, contact Boston approach on 118.25.
Switching to Boston approach on 118.25, Air Canada 0550.
All right.
Boston approach, Air Canada 0550 afternoon, descending past 15,000.
Air Canada 0550, Boston approach. Good afternoon. Boston altimeter 29.88. Expect the ILS runway 33 left approach into Boston.
Altimeter 2988, expecting the ILS runway 33 left approach. Air Canada 0550.
What did he say?
Worcester Tower, Voyager 6 Kilo Golf established.
We changed.
Voyager 6 Kilo Golf, roger.
We just changed runway 33 left. Holy shit.
Maintain 4,000 right heading 155 for vectors to the ILS runway 33 left approach. Air Canada 0550.
That change?
For landing to Fleming, ILS, Boston.
JetBlue 1418, contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Great, November 46 South Mike is looking for some clearance. We are directed Ben at 6,000 ILS 33 left.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
They changed the runway. Okay, so runway 33. Three left. Okay. Bon, je vais voir mon plan. Okay, that's good. Perfect. So at autumn we should be at 12,000 feet. Let's go to the next waypoint. Boston approach, Air Canada 0550 requesting flight level 100. Where is it? Boston approach. 124, il a changé. 124.4. Good afternoon, Boston approach, Air Canada 0550 requesting flight level 100.
Air Canada 0550, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Air Canada 0550.
Boston departure, Sierra 74 Kilo Victor 1,700, climbing 8,000.
November 74 Kilo Victor, Boston departure, radar contact, cleared direct boat talk. Air Canada 0550, turn right heading 170.
Boston departure, station air 1 Kilo X-ray at 1,000.
Turning right heading 170. Air Canada 0550.
I don't know why they're telling me this. I'm on the flight plan. Ça c'est le AI de Say Intention, ce qui...
Boston approach, Emirates 62 Yankee 7,000.
Emirates 62 Yankee, radar contact. Grand Caravan 9er Foxtrot Mike, climb and maintain 2,000.
Climbing to 2,000. Grand Caravan 9er Foxtrot Mike. Departure, citation 4 Foxtrot Romeo 2,000 for 4,000.
Citation 4 Foxtrot Romeo, radar contact.
Cabin crew seatbelt sign is now on.
Climb 1,000, citation 4 Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, Captain, the seatbelt sign is now off.
Citation 4 Foxtrot Romeo, climb and maintain
No,
2,000.
the seatbelt sign is on.
Up to 2,000, citation 4 Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, Captain, the seatbelt sign is on.
Southwest 2666, verify your squawking 3525, mode Charlie, and verify altitude.
Okay, 7,000 feet.
Southwest 2666, the transponders both clear at 3,000 feet. 28.
Looks like we'll be landing in the clouds.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Boston Tower, Southwest 2666.
Perfect.
We are now on our final approach into Boston. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. We will be arriving at gate E3. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, Captain, all doors in park.
Skywagon 3 Sierra Whiskey, contact Providence Tower on 120.7.
Switching to Providence Tower on 120.7 East, Skywagon 3 Sierra Whiskey.
Cessna 5 Quebec Hotel, contact Lawrence Tower on 119.25.
Switching to Lawrence Tower on 119.25, it's Cessna 5 Quebec Hotel. Lawrence Tower, Cessna 5 Quebec Hotel, established on the approach.
Cessna 5 Quebec Hotel, roger.
Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet altimeter setting is already in inches 1008.
That's not correct. I can't use that. It should be something like 29.81.
Air Canada 0550, turn right heading 175.
Turning right heading 175. Air Canada 0550.
Delta
Again.
5, contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Over to Boston Tower on 128.8, Delta 225.
Air Canada 0550, speed 250, please.
FCU.
Air Canada 0550, descend and maintain 4000.
FCU.
Citation 2 Victor Victor, contact Beverly Tower on 125.2.
Descend and maintain 4000, Air Canada 0550.
Beverly Tower, citation 2 Victor Victor established on the approach.
Citation 2 Victor Victor, roger.
$6,500 feet.
Departure business
All right.
liner Victor Mike 2000 for 4,000.
Our lights are on. Seatbelt sign is
Victor
on.
Mike, radar contact, maintain VFR at or below 1000.
Our
To 1,000 business
brakes
liner Victor Mike.
medium.
Boston approach, CRC Delta Juliet. I think I just threw the final
Ground spoiler retracted.
To the initial approach fix.
Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet. Affirmative turn left, heading 270 to intercept the final approach course.
270 will not intercept the final approach course. Request heading 200.
Cabin crew take position for landing.
Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet. Turn right, heading 200 to intercept final
Okay,
approach
Captain.
course.
Cabin crew take position for landing.
Cessna 6 Victor Echo, contact Boston Center on 128.75.
Switching to Boston Center on 128.75.
Let's slow down to
Cessna 6
220.
Victor Echo.
Business liner Niner Victor Mike, climb and maintain 2000.
Climbing to 2,000. Business liner Niner Victor Mike.
Boston approach, JetBlue 2454, 7000. Radar contact. Citation 6 X-ray Juliet, contact Manchester Tower on 121.3.
Over to Manchester Tower on 121.3, citation 6 X-ray Juliet. Manchester Tower, citation 6 X-ray Juliet, established on the approach.
Citation 6 X-ray Juliet, roger.
Let's turn our landing system on.
Yankee 2000 for 4,000.
Our approach.
Skywagon 5 Tango Yankee, radar contact, maintain VFR at or below 1000. American 630, proceed direct bend, cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 33 left approach. Descend and maintain 4000 until established.
Down to 4,000, cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 33
Oh.
left approach, American 630.
American 630.
5761, proceed direct wing, cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3000 until established.
210 speed.
Descending to 3,000, cleared for the ILS runway 22 left approach, Brickyard 5761.
Brickyard 5761, contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Over to Boston Tower on 128.88, Brickyard 5761.
Departure, Cirrus 168 Delta Juliet, 1,900, climbing 8,000.
Cirrus 168 Delta Juliet, Boston approach radar contact. Fly heading 236 vectors to Revis, then own navigation.
36 revs, then on navigation, Cirrus 8 Delta Juliet.
Cirrus 8
Approach
Delta Juliet
checklist.
contact Boston approach on
Barrel ref.
118.25.
Departure citation 3 Charlie Hotel 2000 for 4,000.
Citation 3 Charlie Hotel, radar contact, altitude restrictions canceled, maintain VFR.
Line 1000, citation 3 Charlie
2,
Hotel.
9, 8, 8,
Skywagon
set,
5 Tango
2,
Yankee, climb
9,
and maintain
8,
2000.
8, set, seatbelts,
On.
minimum, no DH set,
Skymaster 7 Delta
auto brake,
X-ray, contact Providence departure on 123.675.
medium arm, engine mode selector,
Air Canada 0550, turn
normal,
right heading
approach
180.
checklist completed.
Perfect.
Right heading 180, Air Canada 0550.
Flaps 1.
Air Canada 0550, 4 miles
200.
from Cohasset, turn right, heading 270, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 33 left approach.
Turn right heading 270. Descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 33 left approach. Air Canada 0550.
Departure, Skywagon 4 Papa Kilo 2000 for 4000.
Skywagon 4 Papa Kilo, radar contact. Climb and maintain 1000.
Flaps 1. Speed checked.
Climb 1000, Skywagon
Flaps
4
1.
Papa Kilo. Departure, citation
Flaps
5
2.
Yankee Kilo
Speed
2000
checked.
for 4000.
Flaps 2.
Citation 5 Yankee Kilo, radar contact. Climb and maintain 1000.
Citation 5 Yankee Kilo.
Skywagon 4 Papa Kilo, climb and maintain 2000.
Climbing to 2000, Skywagon 4 Papa Kilo.
Spark 7654, contact Boston Tower on 128.8.
Pourriez-vous partager les spécifications de votre ordinateur? Je peux te dire ça après que j'aurai atterri, Brian. Mais c'est assez ardu. Ouh, il y a beaucoup de choses.
Boston Tower on 128.8 Air Canada 0550.
Gear
Alright.
down. Cabin crew be seated for landing. Gear down.
Boston Tower, Air Canada 0550, afternoon. We're established on the ILS for runway 33 left approach.
160. Speed.
Air Canada 0550, Boston Tower, roger, continue approach.
Flaps 3. Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Alright, we got 3 greens. Flaps 3. 160. Let's slow down to 140. Full
Flaps
flaps.
full. Speed checked. Flaps full.
Air Canada 0550, Boston Tower, winds 260 at 4, runway 33 left, cleared to land.
Runway 33 left, cleared to land. Air Canada 0550.
Landing checklist. ECAM memo.
Check.
123, contact ground on 121.75.
Landing no blue. Landing checklist completed.
175, and 123.
Ground request VFR landing.
So 140. Full flaps.
Skyhawk 26 Bravo
Brake
Charlie,
medium.
go ahead with your request.
Auto spoiler arm. And we're good to land.
JetBlue 2454, established on the RNAV Yankee runway 22 left.
JetBlue 2454, roger. Brickyard 5761, winds 260 at 4, runway 22
Brian,
left,
ce
cleared
que
to
je peux
land.
te dire, c'est que j'ai mon processeur, c'est un 14900K. J'ai une carte Astral de Asus 5090 Liquid Cool, 64 GB de RAM. Puis pour le Airbus, là, j'ai Overhead Panel, FCU. Overhead Panel, c'est Java Simulation. FCU de Wing Wing avec les EFIS. C'est le MCDU de Wing Wing. Le ECAM de Java Simulation. Tiller de une compagnie, je me rappelle pas. Puis j'ai les quadrants de Airbus de Trustmaster. Alright, let's concentrate. Sorry. So 1000 feet, almost. Il y a du vent, il y a de la pluie. On voit même pas la piste. Let's, on se fie à notre check. On se fie à nos instruments.
Welcome to Boston, contact ground on 121.75.
121.75 for United 755.
On voit même pas la piste. Ah, on voit là. Autopilot off.
Autopilot off.
500.
Continue.
Bank.
Pourquoi que l'autopilote s'est pas déconnecté? C'est un peu haut.
Switching to ground. Brickyard 5761.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Throttle off.
Drive.
Nose down.
Contact departure.
Full brake reverse thrust.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decil.
Tango Whiskey, continue approach. Boston Tower, Tango Whiskey, clear to land runway 22 left.
70 knots.
Retracting spoiler and flaps, brakes.
Air Canada 0550, welcome to Boston. Contact ground on 121.75.
Switching to ground on 121.75. Air Canada 0550.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the
Boston
captain
ground,
has
Air
turned off
Canada
the
0550
sign and
afternoon. We're
aircraft
clear of
departs
runway
safely
33 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin. Gather your belongings and disembark.
Air Canada
We'd like to
0550,
thank you
Boston
for
ground,
flying
taxi
with
to
us
gate
today.
E3 via Zulu Alpha.
We
Good day.
appreciate your business and hope
Ladies and
to see you
gentlemen,
again on a
welcome to
future
Boston.
Gate
flight.
Echo
We're so
3 via
glad to
Zulu
have you here.
Alpha.
Did you
Air
know
Canada
that Boston is
0550.
home to the Boston Marathon, the oldest annual marathon in the world? Also, it's famous for its baked beans, so be sure to try some while you're here. Thank you for flying with Air Canada. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Alan Chiasson, First Officer Martin Bouchard, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay.
Request our taxi to the gate with big red arrows.
If you have a connecting flight, please listen closely. Delta Flight 243 to New York, departing from Gate 12 at 1:30 p.m. Thank you.
Sure, I'll request progressive taxi with big red arrows.
Ground, Brickyard 5761, taxi to the gate.
Brickyard 5761, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Lights.
Boston ground, Air Canada 0550, requesting progressive taxi with large red arrows to gate E3 via Zulu Alpha.
Air Canada 0550, progressive taxi approved. Follow the taxi path to gate E3 via Zulu Alpha.
Delta 2222, request pushback.
Delta 2222, pushback approved.
Push and start approved. Delta 2222.
All right. Parking brake is on. Lights are off. Belt sign, engines.
454, taxi to runway 22 right via Alpha, November cross, runway 33 left at your discretion.
22 right via Alpha November, cross runway 33 left, our discretion, United 2454.
Jetway is not operating. All right. So that's it for this flight. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you on another flight. And continue to like and follow the page. Merci d'avoir été là. Continuez à liker et à suivre ma page. J'ai bien apprécié. Jusqu'à la prochaine fois. Cheers!